Gran Cantera by Artista, and made in the Dominican Republic. Hey, everybody, okay, and this is Cigar Vlog. Okay, so this is another one of those kind of dollar be freebies kind of deals. Well, it's not a freebie, but you know, it's like maybe a buck, and it's cheapo. And I don't know why it goes by Gran Cantera. That kind of makes me think canteen. That is clearly a lantern and pickaxes, indicating mining. So yeah, I'm confused. Anyway, whatever they want to stick to with naming conventions kind of doesn't matter. What matters is the flavor. So we're going to go ahead and get in. Construction seems to be pretty top-notch. Looks to have a sizable double cap on there. Got our first cap down here and our second way the hell down here, so this should not run any risk of falling apart. Also, this band on here is really like super loose, so this may or may not end up making it through the light. Okie dokie. Let's see if I can not manage to fling the camera off here. Yeah, I have to sit up in a tree to do this, so yeah, if I get my arm right there, if I get my arm right in the wrong spot, I end up running the risk of just eating my camera straight into the fucking ground. Okay. Got a proper scorch on this sucker. Draws a little snug. Overall, light, slightly creamy, kind of graham crackery. Which means still sweet, a little bit of like nutmeggy kind of thing going on. You know what a graham cracker tastes like? Kind of like, well, like that. Subtle. Not bad. Starting to think I need a new cutter because every time I end up puffing out a fresh cut, I end up having to chew half of it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to say graham crackers. Graham crackers and cream. That's what's really punching me in the face right now. Graham crackers and cream. Okay, interesting start. Going to get this down to the first inch and see how everything wakes up. Off. Well, as you can see, the band didn't last. That sticker was so loose, it is like, why is there even a band in the first place? So here's the thing, cigar bands are supposed to be there so you have something that you can hold on to without, you know, like making stains. But this one, kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. A lot of times you find cigar bands that end up getting stuck to the actual wrapper, and when you take them off, they end up making a big, massive hole and being irritating as hell. That was not this. This one is like you're holding the band. If you did that to make a point, your cigar is going into somebody's drink. Anyway, flavor-wise, it's been light, sweet, creamy. I'm gonna go with that whole creamy graham cracker. There's also a touch of something else that it's a little, I want to say earthier, but there's kind of like a slight bitter note. Not really bitter, but it's very weird to describe. There's your light, sweet, creamy graham cracker with a bit, but there's also this kind of touch of something a little papery, shall I say? Very subtle, you barely notice it, but when you notice it, you notice it. Retro Hill is basically more of the same. Overall though, starting off pretty good. So, I'm going to get this down to the halfway point, see if anything wakes up or changes. Thing is probably another Cuban sandwich style, so I don't expect a whole lot out of this, other than consistency. Not a bad thing, but at the same time, can be a little ho-hum. Anyway, I'll get back to you halfway. Halfway point and the light is fading fast. So, flavor so far, absolutely consistent. Sweet, creamy, graham crackery, very pleasant, very enjoyable. That kind of weird, slightly bitter whatever it was at the start, I don't notice anymore. So I'm thinking that was probably whatever was going on at the tip. Whatever it was, it died out, and I don't miss it. So far, this has just been a smooth, mellow, sweet, creamy little smoke. Like I said, very enjoyable. Isn't necessarily something you want to write home about? Not really. But it's not going to get in the way of a conversation or thinking, or it's there. It's good. Yeah, definitely a good little filler cigar. Good for every day. Good for mowing the lawn. Okay, I need to figure out how and where to be to wrap this up, because it is getting dark out like quick. That's the thing about December. Dark comes quick. And I tell you right now, when the sun goes down around this tunnel, I ain't going anywhere near this bitch without a gun. I'm sorry. So, last part of this, when I wrap up at the end, it could be a little weird. Anyway, I'll get back to you at the nub here, and hopefully not run the risk of running into a crazy homeless guy. Anyway, I'll get back to you at the nub. Okay, down in the nub, and like I said, when the sun goes down, I ain't hanging out in that tunnel without a gun. So, gonna try to be a little quick here because it's kind of a trafficy road. Anyway, flavors have been absolutely consistent throughout. Sweet, creamy, kind of graham crackery. Get down in the nub, everything kind of washes out like every other cigar out there. Overall, just a nice, friendly little cigar. For a buck or so. I don't know the actual price. If you can find them, definitely good humidor filler. And of course, here comes the car. Nope, screw it. Yes, it's the crazy guy talking to his phone. Okay. And another one without the lights on. Right. Go ahead and walk through the dog's toilet here. This is what I hate about filming on this road. Everybody is driving at all hours. Anyway, like I said, absolutely consistent flavor-wise. Retrohale pretty much matches the mouth. Drink pairings: good coffee, good whiskey, or even cheap coffee, cheap whiskey. As long as you're having a cheap cigar, why bother throwing more money at it? Yeah. Anyway, for humidor filler, not bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here because there's way too many people just starting to drive in, coming home from something. Anyway, yeah, not much else to say. If you like this review or any other review, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know if you have problems with traffic in your area. Anyway, beyond that, check out my Twitch channel, Sunday, Friday night, 10 to 2 a.m. If you can't make it live, it'll eventually be on YouTube. Someday I will end up linking it to the excuse me. Someday I will end up linking it to the main page. Ran out of air. Anywho, that's all I got for this one. I'll see you next time. There's a lot of cars out here today.